Hi, Marley.
Hello, good morning.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
I'm doing good. It's good to
Hi,
see you.
Marley. I'm
Hello.
Mrs. Elam.
And I'm Mrs. Dowers. I think this is our first time meeting each other officially, so nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you guys too.
Thanks for being with us today. And I saw you sent us both your resume, so thanks for sending that in.
Yeah, of course.
Before we get started, do you have any questions before we start your exit interview? Any questions about the rubric or any clarifications you need?
No, I think I'm good.
Okay, awesome. Well, then we'll just jump right in. Mrs. Elam has your first question.
Yeah. Hi, Marley. So I would just like to ask you the question, who are you? Who is Marley Lawson? Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, so I feel like I've changed a lot from who I was at the beginning of my high school experience. I feel like when I entered my freshman year, I was pretty shy and nervous to put myself out there and not sure how I was going to be able to grow. But I was able to do that by setting a goal for myself of being really active within my high school community. And the first step I took to doing that was applying for certain leadership positions within my school. Like I applied for the National Honor Society secretary position, and I ended up receiving that. And I'm very grateful for that experience because it taught me how to manage a group of people and lead meetings and have healthy and professional communication with event organizers. And I was able to move up to president, which was very rewarding with being able to have effective communication with members and putting on events. And I just really enjoyed that I was able to hold a variety of different positions and learn from a versatile set of skills. So I was also able to play on the Capitol High School soccer team and join a few other clubs like HOSA, Future Healthcare Professionals. I worked in the music department at my school being a music librarian. And through all those things, I'm just very grateful because I can go into college and future life with a versatile set of skills. And I'm very grateful for all those experiences.
Wow, it sounds like you've been very active. That's
Yeah.
great.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's really cool. I love your answer. I was curious who you mentioned that you set a goal at the beginning of your high school experience. Was there anyone that encouraged you to do that or anywhere that you got that idea from?
Yeah, I learned very quickly that the relationships you build with people is really important because, for example, my English teacher at my sophomore year would call me painfully shy and set different challenges for me to try and grow
Oh,
and
cool.
try and push my boundaries. So he was one of the main people. And then also, my sports med teacher also helped me a lot by encouraging me to join these clubs and to learn more about a variety of different fields to try and figure out my interests and what I was good at. And I really learned that I do enjoy being in like leadership positions and holding those responsibilities.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Good job. I'm curious, Angel, I don't know if you have any follow-up questions for this, but I'm a little curious about what a music librarian does. That
Yeah.
sounds intriguing to me.
So my freshman year, actually, Mr. Lundberg, the previous band director, asked me to be a part of this project. Um, his music library, which is like off to the side of his room in the band room, keeps all of the music pieces in boxes on shelves, and he wanted to get it all into a spreadsheet and into a database. And so I spent a couple hours after school for like a couple months entering in all of the music into a spreadsheet and then also collecting music from musicians and putting it back into the library afterwards. And I've been able to do that for all 4 years, which I think is pretty cool.
Wow.
Wow, that is awesome. Good
Thank
job.
you.
Mrs. Elam, do you have any other questions here?
I just want to make a comment that's a great project. So good for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, then we'll move on to your second question, which is because that's who you are and the experiences you've had, what can you become?
Yeah. So through the HOSA Future Healthcare Professionals Club that my sports med teacher introduced me to, I was able to find a passion for the healthcare field. Thanks to that club, I was able to go to a mini medical school with lots of different local medical professionals who just gave a briefing on what they do every day in their job and get some job shadowing hours, which was also pretty cool. And through that, I discovered that I was very interested in kinesiology and physical
Yeah.
therapy. So right now I'm planning on majoring in kinesiology and then possibly minoring in business because I do run a small business on the side as an artist. So I'm hoping to be able to do that on the side while pursuing a major in kinesiology.
Awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
So the third question of the High School and Beyond plan is, so how are you going to become that which you wish to become?
Yeah.
What is your financial plan to get there, and just what is the path you're going to take to reach your end goal?
Yeah, so right now I've been accepted into both Oregon State and Pacific Lutheran University, and I'm kind of like torn between the two, but I am waiting on some information. I got the presidential scholarship at PLU, and financially that is a huge thing that I want to consider. And so right now I'm waiting in the interview process to see if I could get more of a scholarship, and if I do, then I'm planning on going there. If not, my kind of fallback is Oregon State, as well as outside scholarships I've been applying for. My family is helping contribute a little bit, and I'm planning on working a job over the summer and while I'm in college, and that will help as well. And running my small business hopefully on the side during college. So all of those different contributions will help.
Great.
Awesome.
Good job. Having a solid plan.
Yeah, I like that you have a few different areas coming in to help you. I know that sometimes even with all that help, families might have to take out loans. Do you feel like you have an understanding of that in case you need to take that route as well? Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Good. I had another question. If you major in kinesiology, does that mean that that major would set you up to be a physical therapist?
Yeah, so at the different universities I'm thinking of attending right now, they have like sub majors. They have like multiple kinesiology majors, and one of them is a pre-physical therapy path. And they also hook you up with like internships and things like that. So that's also helpful in my decision making.
Yeah, internships are really important.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, good job on the scholarships, by the way, especially the presidential one. That's super exciting.
Thank you.
Great. Well, it sounds like you are ready to go into the next season of your life. I don't have any other questions. Do you, Mrs. Elam?
No, I'm good. Thank you, Marley.
Yeah, thanks so much. I really appreciate you being here, and that was really good to learn more about you, and we appreciate it. Have a good rest of your senior year, okay?
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Bye, Marley.
Bye, Marley.